All right, we're recording now. Welcome everybody to Cover and the Cover Age Aging Solutions series. Today, we're so excited to have Avigail with us. She has an MA in Holistic Health from Lesley University. She is a wellness expert, a writer, a life coach. She produces workshops, she does speaking, and what I'm excited for her to talk to us about today is the vibroacoustic therapy. She has equipment, she does consulting, she does sessions, and today she wanted to go over how a vibroacoustic therapy can help balance inner systems and how to be proactive in boosting the bond between wellness, health, and well-being. So Abigail, I'm going to turn it over to you. Anything else you want to share with us? Share your screen. We're excited to do some learning with you today.
Thank you so much. So I'll just give a brief of what this is all about, and then I'll take you through a presentation or two, depends on the time that we have, so that people in the meeting will have kind of a sense, the implementation and the gentle power of vibroacoustic therapy. So vibroacoustic therapy is a therapy from Nordic countries. The inventor is Olof Schille, and he was playing his bass in front of disabled children. And he found that the closer he got to their wheelchair and he played his bass, they start moving in the wheelchair, and their expression, facial expression, was much less tense, and they got to a better mood. And he was really thrilled about the idea that it was the low sound frequencies of the bass that really penetrated inner tissues and reduced tension in all the body parts. So he was playing with the bass, and then he created a chair with loudspeakers. And since he had a very, very unique knowledge of the theory of harmony of music and sound, so he started composing like music, composing low sound frequencies, compositions, and he tried it on different people. And he noticed the specific frequencies help reduce lower back pain. Others help reduce upper back pain, headache, insomnia, anxiety, and so on. So he was really thrilled to create new technology, which as of today, it's called vibroacoustic therapy. And I met him online about 10 years ago. We became friends. And when I told him that I'm relocating to the United States, he asked me to represent him here. And nowadays, we are manufacturing mats, pillows, weighted blankets with sound, and even pets like Panda. I'm holding this panda now, and I hug it, and I feel the inner vibration just like I'm being hugged from within. And the beauty of this panda and our pets is that not only they reduce pain, stress, insomnia, and anxiety, but they are also act as emotional support for children with disabilities and elderly people that are lonely or they have chronic diseases such as Alzheimer, dementia, and others like Parkinson, fibromyalgia, and other chronic conditions. We find that those pets are really so nice to utilize, because you just stream one single frequency from the phone, and like a frequency for lower back pain or upper back pain or insomnia, and you just hug the pet and it does the work for you with no efforts. So I would like to take you a little bit about this technology and also show you some of our products. I'm going to share my screen with you. And let me know if you see my screen.
No, we don't see it yet.
Oh, okay. So wait a minute. How about now?
No.
Oh, I don't know why.
When you click the square with the arrow, you'll click entire screen or window, and then you'll select either the screen or the window and click share.
Right. So I'll select the window and I'll click share. Just a minute. Oh, okay. Do you see it now?
No.
Oh. You don't see it. Weird. I just you don't see it.
There it goes.
Oh, you see it now?
Yep.
All right. Okay, so I'll just take you in a brief some slides of this presentation. So if we're looking at sound range, it starts with infrasound, which are very, very low sound from 1 hertz till about 20 hertz. And then we have low sound frequencies between 30 hertz and 120 hertz. And then we go on to the right side where we all know what is ultrasound, which is used for diagnosis and also therapeutic for physical therapy. And also even now there's something called focused ultrasound that is used for non-invasive operations. So we're really in the range between 30 hertz and 120 hertz, which you hardly hear. It's not music at all. The more you go upper towards the 100, you do hear, but it sounds like a wave. So this is Olav, and his really contribution is that he created those low sound frequencies, and they can act as a standalone therapy or incorporated with any other therapy or self-help tool. So if we want to define what is really vibroacoustic therapy, it's the process that you stream one single frequency from a mobile device or storage device into an amplifier, and from the amplifier to the equipment. It could be a mat, a pillow, a sonic pad, just like I showed you, and weighted blanket. So the phone or the tablet is used actually as a storage device, and you can connect to the equipment either by Bluetooth or with a cable. We have created a concept which is called silent sound space. And the idea is that we're so overwhelmed with reacting to our phones, computers, people, and so on. And actually, silence is very essential to our health and well-being. And we really don't have much silence in our lives. And even when we go to sleep, so we carry in our minds a lot of problems that we didn't solve, and our minds continue streaming thoughts, emotions, sensations, and memories and imagination. So what we provide with the idea of silent sound space is really the opportunity for one to disconnect from all the noise out there and calibrate inner systems with our frequencies and breathing. And the beauty of this is that you don't need any meditation, mantra, or anything. You just select a single frequency and you let go. So we teach therapists and caregivers how to use the different frequencies in the optimized way so that a person can really benefit from the low sound frequencies. So what we do when we train therapists is we teach them how to question a person when it comes to a session, where she grade themselves between 1 to 10 about calmness versus restlessness, happiness versus depression, tense in the body or relaxed, pain, if they have any pain, aware, the quality of sleep, and also the flexibility in the body. And they let the therapist know from 1 to 10 where they are. And after a session, the therapist asks again, and they kind of mark whether there was a significant or even a small change after a session. So vibroacoustic therapy impacts mental, emotional, and physical because we are 60% water, and sound travels through water better than air. And so literally every organ, tissue, and cell vibrate harmonically with the frequencies. So I'll take you now to our different products and talk about them a little bit, and also about the research that have been done during the years with vibroacoustic therapy. So maybe I'll start with the research. Are you there? Everything is fine?
Yes, we are here. Everything's great. We're getting lots of questions. I'm very excited about this.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so I'll take you first to the research page. This is our website. It's vibro-therapy.com. Most of the research in vibroacoustic therapy today you can find in Finland, in Canada, in China, in Japan. Mainly in Finland, they have, it's part of it's part of music therapy. It's kind of a sibling of music therapy and is taught in Jyväskylä University in Finland. So I'll just go over the highlights of the fields of research with vibroacoustic therapy. So you can find here Alzheimer, insomnia, autism, Rett syndrome, which is genetic disorder, which is part of the autism spectrum, physical therapy with children with CP, bone metabolism. Maybe I'll highlight a little bit those studies that are really related to elderly people. So, for example, this bone metabolism, cell metabolism, is a study that has been taken in Finland, and they showed how low sound frequency helped blood circulation and bone metabolism in a nursing home. And this is, it shows how the low sound frequencies actually act as inner body gymnastic because they vibrate every organ, tissue, and cell. So people that are less mobile, or they're after surgery, injury, they're in bed or in a wheelchair, can really benefit for adding vibroacoustic therapy to any other therapy, or as a self-help tool just to move the body from within. So this is really great solution. There is another small study about treating depression in the elderly people. And here is a Parkinson study from Canada. I want to say that it's not that it cures Parkinson, but it does increase tremendously the quality of life. It helps gain some kind of control over the body. And again, the mood, the feeling of reduction of mental, emotional, and physical stress is very, very important for daily life. We also have studies about pain relief, blood circulation to recover from injuries or wounds. And there's also psychological side of vibroacoustic therapy that can be utilized as a CBT to psychotherapists. Here is a study about vibroacoustic with fibromyalgia that actually I trained a medical doctor from Canada, and she did a small study how vibroacoustic therapy can increase life quality to people with fibromyalgia and reduce their pain, their chronic pain, and help them improve mood and also sleep. So this is just a highlighting. You can go into my website and go thoroughly and into the studies. Here we have some testimonials of people, children, and anybody. Here's the panda that you saw, so that you can read testimonials from different of our clients. And here I'll take you, I'm sorry about the phone ringing, please ignore it. And here I'll take you into some of our products. So I mentioned sound bath blanket. So it looks, the beauty of this weighted blanket, it's like, if you know what's weighted blanket, it's very beneficial for emotional support, help reduce anxiety, and so on. So with our sonic capabilities in the weighted blanket, it's really soothing inner body massage, which is so gentle. It's not like those chairs in airports that kind of boom, boom, boom your body. No, this is very soothing. It's quantum wave soothing. And rinsing you from within. It's like meditation to the cells. And in a way, it really helps reset, reboot, and recharge vitality, so that after a session with vibroacoustic therapy, one can really feel that it's like taking a nap on demand without the overwhelmed mind that keeps streaming and, keep us awake. So it kind of resets overwhelmed mind and optimizes the usage of energy. Here we have two different weighted. In this weighted blanket, it's only a weighted blanket. This option is also can be like a sleeping bag, so you can really wrap yourself in like here in a sleeping bag, and the sound covers you from all sides, and it's a really amazing sensation. And here we have like a single bed mat. You can actually, or we can train you to train your clients, do very soft exercises on the mat. So you can move your body very softly on the mat, but because you get the vibrations also, so it's really effective for the movement of inner circulation and really movement of the blood, the sensation of movement in the body. And here we have a mat, which is a portable personal mat. We have a home version and we have a therapeutic version. And the beauty of this Unwind Me mat, it's portable and personal, so that you can carry it, or your client can carry it wherever he wants, and to the workplace. You can just you can place it on the floor, on a sofa, on a recliner, on your bed, and just have a silent sound space for you for 23 minutes or a little bit more. And it's really essential to cut the the overwhelmed mind of all the missions that we have from home and at work, and just calibrate and balance inner system to have a new perspective and not be carried away by our conditioned mind. We also have a solution for, we can create a sound table, like a massage table with our system built in. Those that love horses, we also have a blanket for horses. We have a pillow a pillow for pets. And we have different pillows for humans that can really help in different situations. For instance, built-in vibration is a very thin pillow. You can place it under your sofa or a chair, and you can feel the whole chair vibrating. And here we have the different pets. Actually, we have different sizes of pets and different types of pets. And you can even ask us for a specific pet. And we insert into the pet our system. And again, we provide it with Bluetooth solution. But if you want it with a cable to an external amplifier, we can do that as well. Here we have a focused plate, we call it. So this is a solution that you can just insert your palm in this little palm size plate. And the beauty of this solution, you can place it in a very focused space in your body if you have a pain in your shoulder or arm or neck or any other place. We also have a backpack for students. And here you see a screen of the different frequencies that you can upload to your phone or tablet and so on. So I think I'll take it from there. And maybe if you want to ask me some questions, I'll be happy to answer.
Yes, we do have a handful of questions for you. What is the difference between vibration therapy and vibroacoustic therapy?
Right. Yeah, so vibration therapy, usually it's the mechanical vibrations. Just like I mentioned, the chair in an airport, or it's a device that you really get vibrations, nonstop vibrations until you end it. While the beauty of what we provide is sonic waves, sensation, and it's sonic, it's not mechanical, it's really sound. And that's why we attach it to the body, because when you attach it to the body, and because we are sack of fluids, if 60% of our body is fluid, then literally every organ, tissue, and cell vibrate harmonically with the composition of the vibration. So it's completely different sensations. And actually, when you're using our frequencies, we're saying less is more. You don't boom, boom, boom your body. You do it very, very gentle. It's gentle power. And it's such an amazing sensation of deep relaxation.
Can you walk us through what an appointment that you might have with a client doing vibration therapy, vibroacoustic therapy? What does that look like from beginning to end?
Okay, so maybe I'll go back to the presentation, to that slide that I have here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of a, can you see it good?
Oh, yes.
All right, so imagine you're a therapist and someone comes to you for a vibroacoustic session. And let me just mention before I go through that it can be integrated with other physical therapy or psychotherapy. It could be before another treatment, on another modality, during another modality, or after. So the idea is to calibrate and balance and optimize the usage of vitality. So when someone comes to the office, so you don't really know what happened before that. So you want to just have him relaxed and take a deep breath, and of course make sure he's not hungry, not thirsty, doesn't need to go to the restroom. And after verifying that, the room that you're having the vibroacoustic should be optimized with air circulation, temperature, and silence. You want it to be a space in which the client really resets, reboot, and calibrate inner system. And when we're talking about system, we're not only talking about the physical systems, but also the mental systems. Thoughts, emotions, sensations, memories, and imaginations. And our perception is quantum perception, that everything affects everything. Thoughts affect our physical. Emotional effect of physical. Emotional affects thoughts. Everything is, interrelations of subsystems in our body. And sometimes I call it spaghetti, because it is a spaghetti. We don't really know what influences what, right? So that's why I call it spaghetti. And so in order for the vibroacoustic therapy to be effective, you really want to talk a few minutes and take the person into a 3 minutes of attentiveness to what's going on in his body. So I take them to 3-4 minutes. It could be on the mat itself, or it can be when a person is seated. Would you like me to do it with you guys now?
Yes.
All right, let's do that, so that you have really the sensation of what's going on. So just sit very relaxed, close your eyes, and I'll take you into those 3 minutes of you being attentive to what's going on in your body. So we start from the forehead. Just close your eyes, and whatever I say is we're taking journey into your body using your visualization and my guidance of realizing what's going on in your body. So just close your eyes and feel your forehead. Feel your forehead from within, and simply see if you have any pain or stress there, with your attentiveness. And you just look into your forehead. Do you have any pain or stress there? And don't tell me. You keep it to yourself until we end those 3-4 minutes. And then we move to the muscles of your eyes. Again, we look inward. Do we have any pain or stress there? We go to our cheeks. We're just observing ourselves from within. It's a new sensation of visualization. And we breathe deeply, and we let go. We go down to our throat and neck. Any pain or stress there? Arms and shoulders. We observe our chest, our heart, lungs, and breath. And we breathe deeply. Breathing deeply is really, again, aligning and getting connected to our inner systems. We move down to our belly. Every organ, tissue, and cell in our belly. Do we have any pain or stress there? Our hips, our legs, our knees. We observe our bones, our muscles, nerves, bloods, and even the cells. Do we have any pain or stress there? We reach our feet. We move our toes. Do we have any pain or stress there? And we breathe deeply and let go. And now the back side of our body, from our feet to our bottom. We kind of scan the lower back. Your attention is on your lower back, and you scan your lower back. the middle part of your lower back, the upper part of your lower back. Did you feel any pain or stress there? And again, to our head, our brain, and our mind. Do we feel any tension, worries, pain, stress? All right, so now, I'll just count from 1 to 3. You can just get out of this little journey that I took you through. 1, 2, and 3. And now I ask you, and I can ask you guys as well, where did you feel mostly pain, stress together, or only pain or only stress? And do you want to answer?
Sure, I'll share, and if anybody else wants to share, you can type it in the Q&A, and I'll share it on your behalf. I noticed that I was holding tension in my jaw. So while it wasn't like pain or anything, when you said getting like scanning your head and jaw, I noticed that I was clenching a little bit, and so I just kind of relaxed it, right? And then I noticed my calves were a little bit sore, and I don't think I noticed that earlier today. Let's see, in the Q&A, we have some people saying their forehead, they have headaches. Their lower backs, a lot of lower backs. Yeah, thanks everyone for sharing. That was really good, Abigail. Thank you.
Yeah, so this is an indicator for me, and I'll just remember, and if I missed anybody, please let me know. This is an indicator for me as a therapist to decide which will be the main frequency I'll be using in the session.
Mm.
So the body is like an instrument. And we have the red frequency covering the whole body, but it also covers insomnia. And also the green, the yellow frequency covers the lower back pain and also digestive problems. And the orange frequency covers middle part of the back and also breathing problems. And the green covers the neck. And actually, you were talking about your jaws. So the jaws is really a kind of a combination between the green and the violet. The violet is a headache, and the blue is neurological problems in the head. Mm-hmm. So depends how long the session is. It could be half an hour, or an hour and a half. It depends on the therapist if she does independent vibroacoustic therapy or incorporated with other modalities. So if you're using one frequency for 23 minutes, and you have only half an hour, so you start with introduction like I did, and then you wrap it. So you'll be using only one frequency, and the dominant frequency will be the one that is the most, I would say, that the condition that the person shared is the condition that drain vitality. Pain, stress, insomnia, and anxiety drain vitality. And we're looking at our observation is energy and vitality. How do we make inner conditions for the body to heal itself in order to balance inner system to utilize the best way the energies and reduce pain, stress, insomnia, and anxiety? So even a little cut in our finger drain our vitality and take our attentiveness. So we want to address pain first, stress, insomnia, and anxiety. So once we do that, we can, if we're a psychotherapist, we can utilize vibroacoustic to replace bad habits with better habits. Mm-hmm. We teach how to use imagery and visualization to write a new script of a new positive habit to replace the bad habit. And we also utilize, and the pick of this pyramid, like it's a pyramid. The basic is pain, stress, insomnia, and anxiety, or the physical. Then we have the mental and emotional. And the pick is really self-evolvement, creativity, innovation, and if you're spiritual, connecting the spirit side of you to body, mind. So back to your question about what we do as a therapist. So the person lies on the mat. I stream the single frequency. If the person wants background music, we can have background music, but not as part of the system. We stream music from another system. We do not stream the music into the body.
Right.
And so after the 23 minutes, we wrap up the session. If it's more than 23, an hour and a half, and even more, I teach therapists how to combine frequencies.
Okay.
So this is in general. I would be happy. What I do is once one purchases a system, then we do 3 as part of the package. We do 3 sessions in Zoom on here or here with me, and we have online training. So we have online training. I give you a code for online training.
That was one of the questions they had, was if they needed to have a license or any other qualifications in order to run this system at their locations.
So I teach, Vibroacoustic is a wellness platform. It's not a medical device. I keep saying it, and I want to clarify. This is not a medical device. It's not that we cannot get a FDA approval. We can, but at this point we are a startup. And at this point, we are focusing on the wellness side of vibroacoustic therapy. So as per your question, we teach therapists that are already therapists in whatever they do. So they can add, just like music therapy, they can add vibroacoustic therapy. So what I after training, I give a certificate. Sorry about that. I give a certificate of number of hours that I trained the therapist.
Okay. If one of these sites had several staff interested, would they all be able to be trained at the same time, or would that cost more?
How many people?
This person said 3.
Yeah, they could if they screen project.
So it sounds like it's a per case kind of decision that you decide that.
Yeah, I mean it's a matter also of technology.
Yeah.
If they have a projector to screen and everybody sees the screen now, and they can have the same code for a one-on-one.
Someone wanted to know a little bit more about your mats, and more specifically, how can they clean them if they're in a community space?
Okay, so let me go. Let me go to the mat. So let's go into just a minute. Our Unwind Me mat, it's the size is 60 times 23 times 2.5. So you can place it everywhere you want, on the floor, on a sofa, on a recliner, or on a massage table. And what's important is really to create a silent sound space so that you dedicate a room that is really isolated from noise, and so that a person can really get into a quiet environment and atmosphere, and they they can just, I once you purchase it, I train you, and you can tell me specifically about your physical surroundings so that we can find the right ideas to optimize the usage of the place. And I give you a code to download the frequencies. Either you can dedicate a tablet. You can buy from us actually a tablet with the frequencies built in already. So I can show you in a minute in our website that you can add a tablet to the mat. You get a mat, you get an external amplifier, you get the cable if you want to use it not via Bluetooth, and that's it. Any more questions about it?
Not about the mat. Someone had a question that wondering if you've worked with anyone with Parkinson's, like that research you were showing us, and what sort of changes did you see in that person with Parkinson's?
Yeah, so I had one client with Parkinson. It was really amazing. She was trembling so badly before, and then when she actually, I can tell you, I mean, I don't know how much you're into the connectivity between the physical and the mental and the emotional, but she was lying on the mat and she really stopped trembling. And then when she got up, she stopped trembling. And again, it's temporarily, but it helps her, gave her a better mood, better feeling of controlling her body. And if you read this research, they did it with a chair. This is from Canada. They did it with a chair called Physiological, which is the name for Vibroacoustic in Finland. It's really the same frequencies and the same technology, just with another name. So I suggest you read thoroughly this study. And again, it depends on the person, if where he is, if he has a caregiver, what stage of Parkinson we're talking about. Mm-hmm. But one thing I can say is that because it works on the mental, emotional, and physical, because it helps reduce pain, stress, insomnia, and anxiety, it increases life quality, better mood, less insomnia, and less depression, I would say.
Yeah, that's really incredible. 2 last questions. So someone was wondering why there hasn't been as much research on this in the United States as in other countries.
Yeah, well, we all of Chile asked me to represent him here in the United States. I actually opened our manufacturing facility only 3 years ago, but with regard to research, you need money to research in the States. And mm-hmm. We are a very small company. And actually, this is a call, whoever is in your group here, we're looking for collaboration with anybody that can help us do research. And we will provide up to 50% discount to any academic or research center that want to inquire about vibroacoustic therapy, because I'm really excited about collaborating with anybody with the research, because it is non-invasive, it's very powerful. We have several more frequencies than those that I mentioned. We are now actually in a new exciting project, just in the beginning. We're collaborating with an XR company. XR is like virtual reality. Okay. And we're going to create a platform that is called My Dream World Generator, that a person can write his new habit script with virtual reality and really embed it into subconsciousness over vibroacoustic.
Wow.
I'm sharing with you, I know it's just the beginning of our journey. We found a company that wants to collaborate with us. We're looking for funding for the prototype and then funding for the real, platform. Just imagine, even children or people can write their own script of replacing bad habits with better habits, self-confidence, improving performance, and utilizing their belief system in order to embed it in their body mind. I don't know how many people in this group know about the field, which is a multidisciplinary field, which is called psychoneuroimmunology.
Oh.
Psychoneuroimmunology, it's a big word, but it is a field of multidisciplinary way of using our belief system impacting our physical. And the beauty of vibroacoustic therapy is that you can get into self-hypnosis and deep meditation with our frequencies. And of course, it's not for everybody. People that are completely disabled or people that are completely dependent will not be using this. But for I would say the average person, we all have bad habits. We all have problems we need to solve. We all have different challenges. Imagine people could help themselves, or therapists could use this tool to help them as a CBT tool or positive psychology, or more of those kinds of having our clients in the same levels as we are, interacting, realizing reality together, and writing the new version of us.
Wow.
And I want to really focus on the elderly people now for a few minutes. The idea of silent sound space is really a good complementary to any sensory room. If you have a sensory room that elderly people can really activate their senses, be more creative. And so a silent sound space is really the other side of wellness, health, and well-being. So imagine there is a special sensory room. I don't know how many of you know about this, called Snoezeland. It comes from the Netherlands, about a specific sensory room where people from all types of conditions can go and activate and sharpen their senses and be more creative and so on. So we would really love to collaborate with the sensory room with our silent sound space. And that could be helpful also for nursing homes and any place that have wellness activity centers, and they can really utilize and activate creativity, body movement. The wellness side of what we do is really, we call it wellness on demand. Demand wellness is really being proactive in bringing ourselves into inner conditions of creativity, movement, better food, less insomnia, and social interactions.
That is so cool. This is really a fascinating field, and I'm really excited if anyone is able to reach out to you to do collaboration. I have a few funding bodies in mind, and I would love to help with some of that too. But just really, really, really incredible that it works like that. I was trying to look up on Wikipedia. It says that the Food and Drug Administration has approved the therapy for increasing circulation, pain relief, and increasing mobility. It's being evaluated to treat a number of conditions, including fibromyalgia, cerebral palsy, and Alzheimer's disease. And so there are some things in the works. I went to the FDA to see if it's listed on their site anywhere, and I can't actually find it there, but
there's some devices. I think the device from Finland was at one point FDA approval. I can go into this route. It's not a problem, but it takes a lot of I would say budgeted from us at this point. Okay. And that's why at this point, unless we partner with a research center or a wellness center or an investor that wants us to go into this route, we keep saying we are just like music therapy and we are in the sound wellness platform.
Yeah. Just speaking to the question about research in the United States, it's starting to happen. We're starting to see a little bit of movement, which is really exciting because the research is there from other countries. And I think that speaks a lot. Other countries are much better about doing research for older adults than the United States is. So it's not terribly surprising to me. But the last question that I had, well, there was another one that came in. They were wondering if you have other animals other than the panda. And you did show us on your website that there are additional animals.
Yeah, I mean, we have, and I want to say that, let me take you back to our pets. We can, what we do is we don't make them ourselves. You know, we purchase those pets and we insert our system inside. So what you see here is cats, teddy bear, and panda. But in a way, if anybody wants a giraffe, that's fine. We can do that.
Great.
Yeah, I mean, it's no limitation of what pet people could have.
Because I love red pandas. That might be on my wish list.
Oh yeah, I mean, I could tell you that this panda, I have a girl that I'm volunteering to help. She has epilepsy. You can read about her in the testimonials, and she loves her panda, and I call it Daisy Panda. She gave her the name Daisy Panda. Aww. And you know what? She just hugged it, and she streams the frequencies, and it reduces. Again, help her, you know, in her daily life. So it's really cool, and I want to say that it's for anybody, not only for special needs. Everybody, specifically now in our Corona period that doesn't go away soon as I see it. I mean, everybody's stressed, and, you know, with school, with the Zoom, and everybody's really accumulated mental, emotional, and physical stress daily. And I can say that vibroacoustic therapy is the easiest way to reduce mental, emotional, and physical stress daily, because you really you don't need anything. Mm-hmm. You don't need to focus. You don't need to imagine. You just get this inner body massage, which is so soothing.
Yeah, I recently did a talk on the 7 types of rest, and one of them is physical rest. And so for some people, that means getting out and doing something active, like running. For some people, that means doing something more passive, like sleeping. And then we say that massage is the nice in between, because you're actively moving your muscles, or the massage therapist is actually moving your muscles, and you get to not move. And so this just takes it to another level of getting a massage in your body, like in your body. And I think that's
great. Actually, I have some massage therapists that they do vibroacoustic together with their massage simultaneously. So it's really like inner body massage with a massage. It's really cool.
I'm all about that. Well, we just have a couple minutes left. Do you have anything else that you would like to share with us, Abigail?
Well, I think that, thank you so much for having me. And I know it was like the tip of the iceberg. There's so many things to say. I also wrote a book about it with a partner that he has PhD in biotechnology, and whoever buys a system gets the book as part of the package. And I'd love you guys to collaborate. I'm looking for collaboration with anybody, a therapist, home caregiver, nursing homes. And of course, Mary, I see you as my ambassador to this group.
Thank you. Thank you. I am so pleased that you were able to join us today. If you could share your slides, the link to your website, which I'm pretty sure I have anyways, but if you could just make sure you send that to me, and anything else that you want me to share with people attending today or people who watch this later, I would love to do that.
Okay, so our main website, as I said, is vibrotherapy.com.
Mm-hmm.
I have a wellness website, which I call Avigail Wellness. Here it is, Avigail Wellness, which shows we have our perception of wellness is called Wellness on Demand, Demand Wellness, which actually encourage people and institution to be proactive, personalized, preventive, and positive about connection of wellness, health, and well-being. And this has to do with, again, healthy food, moving the body, less insomnia, reduction of pain, stress, insomnia, and anxiety, and manifesting creativity. We're into that as well. So those two websites are our main website that take you to different smaller sites that I've created. So, but these two are the main website. And again, Mary, I'll be happy to to collaborate with you and with the people in this group.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for coming today, Abigail. And thank you everyone who is here listening and submitted questions. If you're watching this as a recording, feel free to still submit your questions, and we would love to share those with Abigail and get your questions answered. Everyone have a good day.
Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.